Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have an exciting video for you guys because I am going to be making a keto-fied chicken cordon bleu casserole. I used to make this before I was keto and it was one of our favorite meals. So I haven't done it since I've been on keto, but I'm gonna try to keto-fy it and make it tonight. So let's go ahead and go over the ingredients and see everything that we'll need. All right, so here's all the stuff that you're gonna need for this recipe. I am using Swiss cheese, Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of pepper jack. I don't normally add pepper jack, but I have this and I want to use it up, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this in there, but you really can use whatever cheeses that you want. And then I have 3 chicken breasts here. I have 1 ham steak here. For the topping, I'm going to use these pork rinds. I have salted butter, avocado oil, chicken stock, and then my seasonings. I have this complete seasoning, which I put on everything. Then I have garlic powder and salt and pepper. Then I'm going to serve it to the family over some egg noodles, and then I'm going to use some of this rotini pasta. So let's go ahead and see how it pulls together. So to my pan here, I have added a couple tablespoons of avocado oil and let it get nice and hot. And now the chicken that I diced up into bite-sized pieces, I'm just going to put right in there and cook them up. And while they are cooking, then I'm going to dice up my ham. And here I am cutting up the entire ham steak, but as you can see, I have a container there that I've already put half of it in. I'm going to save for another recipe. So this is actually only half of the ham steak that goes in this recipe. My chicken is almost done cooking. I'm going to go ahead and add the ham in there with it and just toss it around for a few minutes. And then I'll show you the next step. Just adding a little bit of Parmesan in that because I'm also going to microplane some in the pork rinds. That will be the topping. So now I'm just going to transfer the meat into this casserole dish and let that chill there while we make up the cheese sauce. Now I am going to add in the heavy whipping cream. And there was a little bit gone out of this, so I would say 3/4 of one of these. You could use a whole one if you want, depending on how much sauce and how thick you want it. I am going to add a little bit of chicken stock to this as well. Probably about a ½ cup or so. Then I'm just going to let that get hot and I'll start adding my cheeses a little bit at a time and just keep stirring until you have all your cheeses in there. All right, now I'm going to add the cheese sauce right into the casserole dish right over the meat. I did end up adding some cream cheese to the cheese mixture just because I wanted it to thicken up a little bit more. And everything's better with cream cheese, right? But like I said, you can use whatever cheeses that you prefer. And I made mine a little extra saucy because we're doing it over the pasta. If you're doing yours with cauliflower mash or regular mash, then you don't have to do that. You can make your sauce as liquidy or thick as you'd like. And if you're not keto, then you can always make the bechamel with the flour and thicken your sauce up like that. This pork rind and cheese mixture is going to make it nice and crunchy on the top, an awesome crispy layer, and add that extra bit of nuttiness from the Parmesan cheese. This already smells delicious. I wish you guys could smell it. And now on top of the pork rind mixture, I took a couple tablespoons of butter, just cut them in little pieces, and I'm just kind of spreading them out over the top so it will help these golden up and get nice and crispy on the top. All right, now we're gonna throw this in the oven, which I already preheated to 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. All right, I just pulled this baby out of the oven. Listen to that bubble. It is nice and bubbling hot. It's crispy. It's browned up. It looks and smells absolutely amazing. I'm gonna get the pasta boiled up, let this cool for a couple minutes, and then I'll show you when everything's all plated up. And here's the casserole all plated up. The family has the egg noodles, and I used the rotini low carb noodles. I've told you guys about the great low carb bread company. I always have them linked down below. You could make a side salad with this, or like I said, you could make mashed potatoes or cauliflower mash. You could even just cut up cauliflower and cook it in the casserole if you wanted to. There's a million different things you could do with this, but it turned out amazing. I've already tasted it, so we are gonna go. All right, guys, so that casserole turned out phenomenal. I definitely recommend trying it out. It's one of the best keto casseroles that I've made. You get the exact same taste as the chicken cordon bleu, just less carbs and less work because it's a casserole. You get the crunchiness from the top. It's just absolutely awesome. Definitely try it out and let me know down in the comments below if you liked it or if you switched anything up about it and what you liked best about it. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.